Good morning, Pisces. Welcome back to Lunem at Stellas Tarot. I hope everyone's really well today. It is very cold here, so I've just put the heating on, trying to warm up a little bit. I'm going to do a general reading for you this morning. I have felt called to do slightly longer readings this week for my signs, with it being the full moon. We have a full moon at the moment in Gemini. So I'm going to do a general reading, but we'll see what comes up. We've had quite a few love messages as well this week. So let's just see what Spirit has to say. Please take it if it resonates. Don't try and make it fit your life. You will know from the first few cards whether this reading is for you. Or there may be elements later on in the reading which resonate with you. Okay, so Pisces, let's see what's coming up. What's in the recent past for Pisces, please, Spirit? What's in the recent past for Pisces? Thank you. Okay, so we have a Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and a Sun card. Okay, so I can see here that there's been the need to make a decision or to look to the future in such a way that is going to restore balance to your life, Pisces. And you've got this ambition here for a fresh start that brings you joy, contentment and happiness. With the Sun card, it is quite often a card of childlike innocence. So like I say, a fresh start is that it's the do-over, it's having that blank canvas. And I feel that in the very recent past, you've been in a position where you've perhaps been looking out over the sea at the horizon and wondering what's out there for you. You know, what are the new opportunities for me? How can I restore some balance? But also there's an idea here of thinking about where your energy is going, where you are putting your time and resources. If we look at the card here in the Two of Pentacles, the figure is sort of looking around, not really looking at where they're treading or where their balance is. They're sort of a bit distracted. So I feel as though that's been a bit of a focus for you over the very recent past, this idea of restoring some balance in your life and looking for this contentment. Okay, so we're going to go a lot deeper. What we'll do is clarify with another deck as well as we go forward. Right now I'm going to look at the present time. Okay, Spirit, thank you for the messages so far. What do we have in the present time for Pisces, please? What do we have in the present time, please? Okay, Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Okay. So there might be that you're feeling a little bit conflicted here, but I can see that it's conflict over. It's conflict over having enough money or having enough for the future. And it's conflict over, I'm seeing, like, how far do you want to go with things? Like maybe there's opportunity for progression in your career. Maybe you're giving a lot of thought to what comes next for you in your career. You might be considering undertaking some kind of course or qualification, or maybe there's a promotion of some sort that's happening for you at this current time. It is this idea of like your aspirations, your goals, your ambition to achieve more. We've got a Knight of Pentacles here, which is the idea of, you know, somebody bringing something in towards you, or you moving forward with an opportunity that is related to career, finance, wealth and stability. Okay, so this is something that you're really giving a lot of consideration to at the moment. It might be that there's been some discussions had around this where you're feeling like you may have been attacked a little bit, or like you might have to defend yourself. So it's definitely around, you know, have I got enough? Am I building enough for the future? Do I need to be doing more? These are the sort of questions you're asking yourself at this present time. But there's also a bit of illusion here as well. You're not quite sure what the future holds. It might be that you've got lots of options and you're not sure which is the option to take, which is the road to go down. It's kind of like trying to see the wood for the trees. So which is the real option? Okay, I don't know. It's the I don't know which one to pick kind of card, all right? But your general concern here, it seems to be around having enough for the future. And this all stems from the recent past where you've been thinking about the future and, you know, like I said, finding that balance where are my resources being put, where is my attention being put, that kind of idea. It's a concern over what the reality is. Okay, so let me look into the future a little bit now. What's going to happen in the not too distant future here for our Pisces, please, Spirit? What's going to happen in the not too distant future here for our Pisces, please? I'm going to take this one so we've got something to go on. We've got a Chariot. This is really good. Progressing forward, Pisces. You've got a lot of will and determination at the moment. There's a Three of Swords here. Anything else, please, for Pisces in the future? Anything else, please, for Pisces, Spirit? As I say, it's really cold in here, but the heating's on. It's starting to warm up. So I did think about putting gloves on, and then I thought, well, no, I might not be able to shuffle. So, okay, some big stuff coming up for you next, Pisces. We have got a Three of Swords here, which indicates a kind of a heartbreak, or the idea of some sort of perhaps betrayal. Could be relating to an additional person in a relationship. So maybe three people in a bit of triangulation, or a third party situation here. The Chariot is you progressing forward with will and determination. So there's quite a lot of fast moving energy here, because we also have a Tower card, which talks of that very sudden sharp shock, a change in direction. And the Tower card often happens at a time when we need to be catapulted into a new way of being or a new way of thinking. So it's always for our greater good, although at the time it can feel quite shocking. And I feel that with the Three of Swords here, you know, these two things could be related. It could be that you gain a new perspective on a love scenario that is going to send you off into a different direction. Okay, with the Chariot as well, I would definitely say that this is about you progressing forward in life. This isn't something that's going to hold you back in any sense. Okay, so it might be sudden, it might be painful, it might be a sudden realization about a love scenario that you're already involved in. I do feel with the planning for the future here, that this is something that maybe you already know is happening or is going to happen, because there's a real concern here. I feel like what I'm being told here with this current situation is getting your ducks in a row, doing your due diligence. Sorry, I can't get the words out. It's so cold. And, you know, really thinking about how you're going to move forward into the future, working out what's real, what's reality, what's a fantasy. It might be that you're feeling a little bit stuck at the moment. But there's this element of a bit of concern, a bit of worry from you about making the wrong decision, because you can't see into the future. You can't really determine the outcome at this time. All you can do is prepare and work hard. Okay, so I feel like those are concerns for you. Let's have a look with the other deck and clarify some of this. See if we can find out a little bit more. Okay, thank you for the messages, Spirit. Can we have some clarification, please, for Pisces? Why is the Two of Wands here, please? Why is the Two of Wands here, please, Spirit? There are cards looking at me in this deck that want to come out. We're going to have a look. There's an Eight of Wands there. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Right, so I've got a Fool card and I've got a Sun card. We've got two suns in this row now. So this is, I mean, the Sun is probably one of the most positive, beautiful cards in the whole of the tarot. As I said, it's that innocence, that return to innocence. It's that fresh start, the blank canvas where you get to paint the picture of your future. And as that is also clarified with the Fool here, again, it's that fresh start. It's taking a leap of faith, trusting that the universe has got your back. And I think that you have been, in the recent past, looking for this. This is what you're seeing on the horizon. There's maybe a little bit of holding back because this is all, you know, this is all huge life-changing stuff here. And all of us are going to feel apprehensive about that kind of thing. We're all going to want to look into the future and not really be able to see what lies up ahead. And that does bring some anxiety. Okay, and maybe that is why down here we've got a little bit of concern over over the future. Okay, why is the Two of Pentacles here, please, for our Pisces? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? We've got a Three of Pentacles. Okay, again, so this is about building for the future. This could be collaborating with other people to build for a future. It might be that you're having discussions with people at this time around money and around property. I've got a Devil card here. So yeah, there's also, you remember when I said about where is your energy and resources going? There's also something here which is telling you to be wary of bad habits. Okay, bad habits like addiction, bad habits like maybe drinking too much, maybe a little bit too much recreational activity. It could be other things like codependency, you know, feeling tied to a relationship because of habit and attachment. The Devil card is quite often about habit and attachment. If we look at it more closely, we see the Lovers here are showing up in this card. You can see the Lovers here, they are shackled to the Devil. So it's the idea of being attached to something which actually isn't for your greater good. Okay, so that is also showing up here in the recent past, and it's probably something that maybe I'm thinking further back now rather than the recent past, but a bit further back. Maybe this is something that has prevented you from reaching this goal of the Sun in the past. Maybe you've been sitting for a little bit too long in this habit and attachment. Okay, why is the Sun card here, please, for Pisces? Why is the Sun card here for Pisces, please? Why is the Sun card here? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, wow. The wheel has started to turn in your favour. Just in the very recent past, you've probably begun to feel this. Because when things are attached to destiny, the wheel, you know, the wheel always turns in our favour if we allow it to, if we accept and surrender to the idea that some things are destined to happen, and that, you know, things generally do happen for our greater good. You know, so I feel that that is something that maybe you might be aware of, that is bringing you towards this new start. You know, the wheel it turns, and what goes up must come down, and this new start energy with the Sun, this return to innocence, you know, this is your destiny at the moment, Pisces. This is something that is meant to happen for you, and I'd like you to be assured by that. If you're having any doubts, please know that this is all for your greater good. Okay, I'm going to take these as well. So I've got a Page of Pentacles here. The Page of Pentacles brings us a new opportunity. It can be a new way of being, a new way of doing things. It can also be a new thing that you might learn, or a monetary gift of some sort. Because we have these pentacles down here as well, I feel as though it might be a monetary gift, or the opportunity to make more money. It is obviously a concern for you at this time. I've got a Five of Pentacles, which is, you know, an opposite sort of energy. This is the idea of being left out in the cold. And I feel as though this current concern with money is as a result of feeling like you've been abandoned, or feeling like you might be left out. There's something here that you've been worried about that you feel you might lose. Okay, it might be a loss of money that has spurred this this current I'm not going to say obsession. It's not an obsession. It's like a current preoccupation is the word I'm looking for, with the idea of having enough for the future. All right, so that's just a concern for you. You may have felt that somebody is maybe leaving you destitute in some way. I've got another King of Pentacles here. So yeah, we've got a Knight and a King of Pentacles. Your focus at the moment is very much on securing your wealth and your position, potentially your position within the home as well. It could be relating to property, and ensuring that all that is in order. The King of Pentacles is a very capable figure. It's somebody that does have the ability to, you know, King of Pentacles is already sitting in his wealth. You know, he has the ability to make business decisions that are wise and for the, you know, for the future. So there is a lot of reassurance here for you, Pisces, an awful lot of reassurance. And as I said, there's things going on for you within your career at the moment that indicate, you know, promotions or maybe income of some sort, then this is all really fortuitous. I've got the Five of Wands here, which is also here with the Five of Swords now. So yes, there is some conversation being had at the moment that is potentially a little bit volatile at times, or could result in arguments. However, the Five of Wands card is my card of bickering. It's lots of people all wanting to be heard, but nobody's being seriously hurt. It's all quite surface level stuff, okay? But it can be, you know, you can get drawn into that. So this is a reminder to you to try and stay away from that. Stay grounded if you can in your King of Pentacles energy. You know, take the higher perspective. The King of Pentacles is also very wise. You know, you don't need to get drawn into this bickering and this fighting. And it might be that there are other people at this time in your social circle or family circle who are trying to give you advice, okay? And sometimes that advice can come from, you know, lots of different people and seem too much. It can be a bit overwhelming. So yeah, this is a really good reminder for you, Pisces, to just maybe step back from that, okay? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, please, for Pisces? I see victory. I also feel that there's some recognition here. And what I mean by recognition is that things will be put in the spotlight, okay? So the idea of the Eight of Pentacles and diligently planning for the future is going to be put under the spotlight here. So there will be people looking at that. There'll be people watching, maybe watching your money or watching what you're doing career-wise. There could be a real recognition here at work. Somebody, you know, a boss or a colleague might recognize your contribution. That might be a recognition that comes in the form of a payment of some sort. Or it might be somebody just wanting to discuss money with you, actually. Okay, so that's happening. I mean, these are things that are happening at the moment. So if you're not resonating with this right now, it may be something that happens in the very near future, like in the next couple of days or so. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles here, which is clarified by the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So this is really nice. Yes, there's a message coming in here for you about a new opportunity. It's the Ace of Wands is like a magic wand, like literally waving a magic wand. It's creative inspiration as well. So it might be that it's a creative project. Perhaps that's your line of work, or perhaps it's an idea that you've had for a while, like a burning passion, something you'd like to get started. And there is a message coming in from somebody about that you know, is going to either bring that message to you or is going to want to talk to you about that message. Okay, and that is obviously sitting here with the Knight of Pentacles as well. So it's a very solid offer. Normally with the Knight of Pentacles, it's quite a slow moving offer coming towards you. It can feel a bit like plodding. But here, because we've got the Ace of Wands, that speeds things up a little bit. Okay, so I'm thinking a very solid offer that might actually come in the not too distant future, if it isn't already. All right, let's have a look at this Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, please. Can we clarify, Spirit? Thank you. Can we clarify, please? Seven of Cups. I'm glad that the moon has moved out of Taurus now, because I was finding it quite hard to talk earlier in the week. Taurus is connected to the throat, and I was feeling my throat chakra was quite blocked earlier in the week. Okay, I've got Seven of Pentacles here. We've already got that somewhere else in the reading. I'm sure we have. Have we got Seven of Pentacles? No, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this works well because we've got an 8. So we've got a 7 and an 8 now. Seven of Pentacles is, again, contemplating the future. It's thinking about what your next steps are going to be. What's happened here in this card is this person has sown their seeds for the future and they've been slowly watching this plant grow. It can be very frustrating. It's like, you know, you can tell by the way the person is standing here that they're just, it's like that idea of, you know, watching a boiling kettle, a kettle coming to boil. It just takes forever, you know, a watched pot never boils, all that. And that's very much what this card is about. It's that contemplation over the future. And because we've got these 7 of cups here, also we've got 2 sevens, it's the frustration of you're coming close to the end of something, you're coming close to seeing the fruits of your labor, but it's not quite happening yet, and it's leaving you in this place where you're overthinking it almost. It's like you're contemplating all the different options you've got, and you can't make a choice. It's like, oh, should I go this way, should I go that way? Well, is that the best offer, or is that the best offer? So that's the energy I'm getting here, is that you're in this place of like really not stressing about it. I don't think, you just don't want to make the wrong decision. Okay, right, let's have a look again at the future here. What's happening with the Chariot, please, Spirit? Can we have some clarification? What's happening with the Chariot here, please, for our Pisces? Okay, I've got a 2 of Wands. We've already got a 2 of Wands up here at the beginning of the reading. And we have a Knight of Swords and a World card. Okay, so this is you moving towards the end of a cycle here. Something's closing out for you, and this is what all this is building up towards. This is your concern at the moment with finances, because you're coming to the close of something here. There is some scrutiny here. Do you remember I said that there might be recognition, or people looking at how you're making money, how you're earning money? There is the idea here of people in the future scrutinizing you, gathering information about you. The Page of Swords card is a thirst for knowledge. It's a thirst for information. And the 2 of Wands again is reminding us that this is about looking to the future now, moving forward, so that you can close out this cycle. All right. Why is the 3 of Swords here, please, for Pisces? 9 of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment card. So yeah, this is it's almost like there's a necessary ending, a necessary heartbreak here that brings you closer to what it is that you really want. I feel that the heartache is not it's not something, I don't feel it's something that's going to linger particularly, because we've got the sudden change here with the Tower. So I feel like this is going to be quite a fleeting heartbreak. And like I say, it's all relating to the closing out of this cycle. So it's very, very necessary. But I feel it could be related to perhaps the idea of extravagance. Maybe somebody somewhere got a little bit complacent. Maybe somebody somewhere was maybe overindulging a little bit, and it's brought about this ending. It's hurt somebody in some way. Okay, I'm gonna ask for another card here. Can we have another card to clarify the 3 of Swords, please, for Pisces? Yeah, okay, so you or somebody else has decided to take a solitary path at this time, okay, to probably as a reaction to this heartache here. There are 2 very different cards here. The Hermit is the card of self-discovery, introspection, like I say, walking that slightly lonely path for a while, whereas the 9 of Cups is the card of being very happy, showing what you've got. You know, you can see the figure here is sitting with their arms crossed in front of their cups. They're saying, look at what I've achieved, look at what I've got. I'm quite happy to show that off. Okay, these are 2 quite different cards, so it might be that you've got 2 different personalities here that has meant that this this relationship, or this whether it's friends or whether it's lovers or anything more serious than that, that has actually caused some discontent, because you've actually got 2 very different personalities here within this connection. Okay, so let's see what's happening with the Tower card. Okay, I'm going to take the Temperance. The Temperance always wants to come out this week. It's a real card of alchemy, turning one situation into another. The transformative energy, when we decide that actually, you know, we can make changes, we do have some control over the direction of our lives. And I love it when the Temperance comes out with the Tower. We've got a 10 of Pentacles here as well. So this is about the legacy. This is all about your future life. in terms of the Ten of Pentacles. I keep saying cups. Maybe there's some Ten of Cups energy here as well. The Ten of Pentacles being the home, the family, it's the wealth and everything that is attained at the end of a working life. So all this work that you're putting in here, all your concern with money here, this is what's going to happen with the Tower moment. Okay, so there is this risk of losing all of that. But also with the Tower moment, as we know, because it's for our greater good, the Tower moment may well happen in order for you to achieve this. Okay, so either way you look at it, the Ten of Pentacles here in your future is a very good sign, because we've got a 9 and a 10. We've got some progression coming through, and with the Temperance, this is the, like I say, that idea of alchemy. It's about going with the flow. So my advice to you, Pisces, is that when everything appears to be falling apart, it may be that you feel like you're really losing something. It could even be the family home. Okay, it could even be it could be all the wealth, it could be the finances, it could be the pension. Know that it's happening for your greater good, and that ultimately it is going to come back round again. So you're not going to lose it. It's not going to be gone. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not going to be gone, because you've put all this work in place in order to make sure that you've got that security for the future. Okay, so we're gonna go a little bit further ahead now, because I'd like some more clarity on this. So I'm going to go back to my original deck. Okay, and I'm just going to ask for some more cards for you. I did say I wanted to do a longer reading, so let's go for it, Pisces. Okay, can we see please what's happening for Pisces in the next 2 weeks? What's happening for Pisces please in the next 2 weeks? Thank you, spirits. Okay, we've got another 7 of Pentacles. Do you remember earlier I thought we'd had it already, and then I looked and it wasn't there? Well, now it's come out. Okay, so that's the same card as we have over here. Contemplating the next steps, sowing the seeds for the future. Everything about this reading, Pisces, is telling me that you are putting the steps in place that you need for a secure future. Do not be concerned about this Tower card, okay? What's happening in the next 4 weeks, please, for Pisces? What's happening in the next 4 weeks, please, for Pisces? What's happening in the next 4 weeks for Pisces, please? Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to take both of those. Page of Cups and 6 of Cups. Okay. So this is a slightly different energy, moving away from the idea of security and finances. Now we have a Page of Cups coming in. A Page of Cups can bring us the idea of new love. Okay, it can quite often be a little bit dreamlike. It might be that you're dreaming about it, because I've got a 6 of Cups here as well, which indicates somebody from the past, perhaps. It's somebody, maybe could be like a childhood sweetheart, or somebody that you have already had a relationship with in the past, or somebody that once brought you a lot of happiness. And it's kind of like the return of that through the Page of Cups, bringing that back into you. But there's a very dreamlike energy here, because with the 6 of Cups, we also have the element of reminiscing. It's nostalgia, it's thinking back, it's the rose tinted glasses. Okay, and then when the Page of Cups comes forward, they bring this idea, they bring this it's almost like an illusion. It might come to you in a dream. It's always quite unexpected. So that's really interesting coming in for you in the next 4 weeks, Pisces. I love it. And of course, there's a lot of water energy there as well, which works very beautifully for you. I think you'll feel quite happy about that. I'm also thinking, because we have cups here as well, that maybe this is already something you're thinking about. Maybe this is something you're contemplating here with the 7 of Pentacles, this idea of your next step to the future. You might already have this in mind. There might already be a person that you have in mind when you're planning for the future. Okay, somebody from the past, childhood sweetheart. I'm going to leave that there and see what you take from that. Please let me know in the comments. Okay, what's happening in the next 6 weeks for our Pisces, please, Spirit? What's happening in the next 6 weeks for our Pisces, please? What's happening in the next 6 weeks, please, for our Pisces? Okay, I love it when they nearly land in a candle. Always good. 8 of Wands, very fast moving, passionate energy heading your way. It does indicate a strong energetic connection. We also have the Death card as well. So yeah, next six weeks for you are going to be transformative, Pisces. Okay, this is really you stepping away now from an old, outdated situation, and going through that rebirth process. And it is very, very energetic. It could happen very quickly. So the next 6 weeks, we're talking maybe beginning of January, maybe the first 2 weeks of January. So well past New Year, but there's this sudden burst of energy, and I'm feeling like it's right now, let's go. There's kind of been a bit of holding back here. Like I said, the due diligence here. Planning, looking to the horizon, and then all of a sudden mid-January, boom, let's go, let's do this. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you. I can't leave it there. I just okay, Spirit, let's just clarify here. Why is the Death card here, please? Can we clarify why is the Death card here, please? The Lovers. The Lovers. Okay, so Pisces, a decision being made by the end of January. Okay, and it is relating to, it could be a decision between two people. Maybe there's this new person from the past. I say it's a new person, it's a person from the past that's coming back with a new offer of love. Sorry, I should clarify that. A decision between them and maybe an old way of being, an old life, or maybe another person. You know, the Lovers is a choice between two things, but it does indicate a love connection as well. So it will be related to your love life, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to leave it on that cliffhanger, and then we'll do a couple of oracle cards to see if anything comes up. These might be completely different messages from Spirit. It's just anything else that Spirit wants you to know at this time. Okay, Spirit, what can we say for Pisces, please? What can we say for our Pisces, please? Oh, I'm warming up. Okay, I'm going to take that one. Look on the bright side. You might be a bit bogged down at the moment, Pisces. It might be feeling like you've got a lot of pressure. There's a lot of these concerns about the future, isn't there? And this is just Spirit reminding you to look on the bright side. You know, go out and have a bit of fun. Loosen up a little bit. You know, we're entering the festive season now. So there may be party opportunities, social engagements that you can get involved with. So that might be a good thing for you to do. I'm going to take a couple more, please, Spirit. Thank you. I'll take this one. The Candle. Welcome. Okay. This is the welcome into the future for you from the Candle, lighting the way. And I am noticing here that we have a little bit of a theme going on with the light in the lantern here and the candle. And we did also have a Hermit card down here as well. Look at that. Look at all that light that is there for you. So just know that the way is lit for you. You are welcome to travel this path through the Death card for this new transformation and this new way of being. Spirit is telling you you're very welcome, Pisces, okay? Look to the future. There we go. What a way to end. This is all in your energy right now, Pisces, looking to the future, okay? This is a really beautiful, positive time for you. I feel that you're coming out of something and into a very bright future indeed. We had 2 sun cards here, so please embrace that. Take that with you for the few days ahead and the weeks ahead. Anyway, I'm going to leave my love with you for now, Pisces. Please enjoy the energy of the full moon. And I'll be back again soon for more readings. Please like, subscribe to the channel. That helps me massively. And I'll send my love with you. Goodbye.